Hey, what's up, Street Togs? Eric from the Eric from Street Photography blog. Currently at Hanoi International Airport, and it's around 6:40 a.m. I'm just barely getting woken with my cup of espresso, and yeah, just wanted to give you a quick video. And you might see that I have very wild hair this morning. I woke up around like 4:35 and just slowly rolled out of bed, and yeah, it's been a pretty slow morning, but already missing Cindy and took a little nap in the cab. And I have about an hour before I fly out. So I just want to give you guys a life update. So I was in Singapore this past weekend. Let's see updates. Shot with a Leica MD. Really liked it. It was a cool camera. I'm probably not going to get one. Um, for my trip, I'm going to Japan for about 2 weeks. Only bringing the Ricoh GR Digital 2 camera and trying to pack as uber light as I can. And so I just want to give a quick update in terms of what happened in Singapore. So I was there to do a workshop. And for those of you guys who've never been to Singapore, whenever people ask me, how do you like Singapore? I usually say, I'm not a big fan of Singapore, but I love the people. And also the food's very good. I'm a huge fan of chicken rice, and a lot of the Singaporean food is very cheap, cheerful. And one of the things I love the most is the fact that you can just kind of hang out with your buddies and hang out at what they call coffee shops, which are essentially like public slash private cafeterias where you get most food for about like $3 or $4, and just kind of have a good time with your friends. And Singapore is one of those places that you can live for very expensive or very cheap. And I'd have to say big ups to my buddy Callan, Ike Bang, and Dave for helping host me. And in terms of shooting street photography in Singapore, I'm a huge fan of shooting Arab Street. There's this street called Hajij Lane, which is like the ultimate hipster place where you get really nice cappuccinos and stuff like that. Also, Chinatown is surprisingly good. I'm usually not a big fan of shooting in Chinatown, but the nice thing about shooting Chinatown here is there's a pretty good mix between locals as well as foreigners visiting. And the place is pretty diverse, so you can shoot in a lot of different areas. Also, Little India is pretty interesting as well. And one thing I've learned about traveling is no matter where you are, people are always going to complain, oh, wherever I live, it's pretty boring. And Singapore, yeah, on the outside it looks pretty boring. It's pretty sanitary. Everything's super safe and super clean and pleasant. But I have so many street photographer friends in Singapore, and it's actually probably one of the biggest happening hubs for street photography. A lot of the guys at Invisible Photographer Asia, Kevin, are doing a great job building up the community. There's been lots of recent like photography exhibitions, and also thanks especially to the Leica store for helping support my workshop and also some other community related stuff. So there's lots of really cool things happening in Singapore in terms of photography books, street photography, photojournalism, fine art photography, and whatnot. So if you happen to be in Southeast Asia, I would definitely go there for A, the food, B, shooting there I think is actually pretty good, and C, just the people are just so incredibly friendly, and I find them to be some of the most sociable, funny, kind-hearted, and light people that I know. So miss you guys all in Singapore already. And I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks. I'm maybe approximately 12 days. And I'm going to Tokyo first, meeting my buddy Todd and Joel, staying with them at Airbnb near Kotanda. That's near where the workshop's going to be. And doing a workshop this weekend. It's kind of more based on street photography projects. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to be in Kyoto teaching a street photography workshop on composition with Sean Lotman and Juku Nishimura, two of my favorite street photographers and also good friends. And just want to give you guys a quick update in terms of what I have in my bag. So first, I just have this generic Chevy bag. I don't know why. And I have this really super light down jacket I got from Uniqlo. The best jacket ever. I think it's called like ultralight down or something like that. And not only that, but I have a bunch of street notes that I'm bringing over. So if you haven't checked out street notes, check that out. And for my backpack, this is the best travel backpack I've ever bought with my money. The Think Tank Perception 15, you can see mine is already all purpled out because I've been using it so much. And in terms of what I have here, down here I just have tissues. Here, earplugs, nothing fancy. And let's see, what do I have in here? American passport. Oh, and also um, for the rest of the world mourning about Trump, my heart's with you guys too. I voted Bernie and then Hillary. So I'm really sad to hear what happened in the States. My heart goes out to all you guys. The best thing, Muji travel kit. I've had this for like 5 years, and it stores all my toiletries pretty well. On my retainer, because I wear braces, toothbrush, wax, kind of pack super light. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Chargers. I just have socks, boxers, and Aerism shirt, and I just wash those in the sink in the evenings. Phone charger, and also have the Ricoh GR charger, which is this tiny cable, and just plug that into the wall. And the Ricoh GR, the only camera for the trip, no film cameras, nothing fancy. And also, I'm packing my smartphone and also the 13-inch MacBook Pro that I'm recording this on. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to really adopt a more, I like to call it ultralight lifestyle, where trying to subtract the superfluous and trying to be as light as possible. Not just light physically in terms of the things I travel with, but mental baggage, regrets from the past, baggage shares of negative people, negative feelings, emotions, and stuff like that. And I've just found that traveling light is the best thing. The biggest tip I would give if you're interested in traveling long term, you want to travel light, do not wear cotton for most things. I mean, I'm wearing a dress shirt right now, and this is linen, but it's actually pretty cold in Japan and actually in Hanoi right now. Surprisingly, I think it's about like maybe 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's about, I don't know how much Celsius, but like maybe 20 degrees Celsius, under 20 degrees Celsius. Anyways, cold enough to put on like a jacket. And pretty much all my stuff, I got this Aerism mesh V-neck shirt at Uniqlo, best thing ever. I have these dry max or quick dry socks that are made of polyester that just wash super fast in the sink. Ex officio boxers, best boxers ever. I think they have them for both men and women, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, so when you're just trying to travel, just try to pack as light as possible. And I think whenever I'm packing, I always overpack because there's the fear of what if? What if I miss out this one thing or that one thing? But realize that you could always buy it wherever you go. And even with Wi-Fi, there's pretty much free Wi-Fi everywhere in the world. There's no better time in history than to travel than now. And yeah, it's a direct flight from Hanoi to Narita or Haneda, maybe like 4.5 hours or so. So download some Seneca, Letters from a Stoic, Letters to Lucilius, books from Seneca. I'm going to read that on my phone on the plane ride over. Hopefully we'll do some writing, reflecting, meditating, enjoy my tip time in Japan, have some good sushi, some good Kobe beef, some good ramen, having a chance to kind of share my experiences hopefully while I'm there. But thank you guys always so much for watching. And once again, so my heart really goes out to the rest of the free world, and yeah, know that us Americans were not bigots. We're trying to spread love and positivity and all that good stuff. So yeah, once again, time of mourning, but let's all be strong together. Stay positive and just keep shooting what is genuine to you, and of course, drink lots of coffee. So thanks for watching. I'll give you guys an update later. So peace out.